Our first update for Deck of Painting. Hi, hello, my name is Violet. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. I am super happy to have you here. So let's get into this. Alright, so I have my little guide, I have the cards, I have my products. We're just gonna go in order of the way that I've arranged them on my table. The first one we're going to talk about, I had pulled this for the Three of Hearts last month, and that prompt I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it was something I wish I had returned along those lines. Point being, this is the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer, the Luminizer in number 50, Jelly Opal Glow. I had a usage goal for 3 times because I was unfamiliar with this product pretty much as a whole. I think when I first used it, I didn't like it, or it was like making my foundation slippery. It just didn't look good, it wasn't working well. And then I tried using it as a highlighter just to see if maybe that would work. And I think it picked up my foundation, something along those lines I remember saying or experiencing when I had first tried this. Now that I've tried this for the 3 uses, and I'm not sure if it's because of the foundation I'm using this time around, but I actually kind of like it. I feel like this gives me more of a glow than my foundation normally would, so I'm shocked to say that now I don't think this is something I wish I returned out. Do I wish I had bought it? No. But I think I'm able to use this. I don't feel like, I mean, there's like not a lot in here anyways. Like, it feels pretty empty just about. So I think I could probably use this up this year if I wanted to. So that might be a goal. We'll see. But we are going to check this off, and this will be rolling out. The next product I had pulled, it was for the Six of Diamonds, and I pulled in, or picked the Kaleidos. This is the I'm over here trying to memorize it. It's the Cloud Lab Lip Clay. Say that 10 times. In the shade Pink Moon. This is what I'm wearing on my lips. This is my 3rd use. So we have reached the 3 usage goal that I put on myself. This is, you know, just like any other kind of lipstick, any other sort of, it's not entirely a liquid lipstick. It's more of like, it doesn't dry completely, it doesn't feel crusty on my lips. It gives off a pretty color. It doesn't really match anything that I'm wearing. I got a blue shirt, I got purple gold on the eyes, I've got orangey pink lips. It's a hot mess, we're rolling with it. But yeah, I mean, it's comfortable. I feel like it definitely, you know, eats away and drinks away. It'll transfer in that aspect. But yeah, I mean, it's comfortable, it feels soft, it feels almost velvety, or like satiny, sort of borderline in one of those two. But I mean, it was a gift in one of my Mercari orders, so I'm excited to continuously use this. The next card I pulled is the Four of Diamonds, and this one, I don't remember the prompts, like I said, it'll be up on the screen, but the product I chose is my Wet n Wild powder that I also combined a highlighter to make like a glowy face powder. I mean, there's no progress on this because my usage goal was 4 times, which I did accomplish, but I mean, this is just any old sort of like face powder. It set my face. I don't recommend this one using underneath the eyes. Not like I could recommend it to you because these products are probably not even made anymore. I think they're like discontinued, but it's just from my personal experience in my collection. I don't like it underneath the eyes. It looks very, very dry, accentuates all my unexpected wrinkles and creases underneath there. But for the rest of the face, it was fine. I didn't really find that it enhanced the glowiness of my face or created more glowiness or anything. If anything, I think it sort of, you know, like toned down some of the glowiness that I would experience, but you know what? Next card I pulled is the Five of Diamonds. For this one, I pulled out the AOA, what is this? It's the gel liner in the shade called Sand Dollar. Yeah, so as I was trying to use this, I think the first couple of times, I guess I had pushed the bottom of the cap far too into the top of the cap. Something like that. And, well, it is stuck. I tried to pull this out somehow. It's not budging. It is stuck in there. And the cap is like sort of breaking in there too when I tried to pull it out. So you can see, I'm not sure if you can be able to tell, but it is sort of breaking in there, and the plastic on the outside is got a bunch of scratches. So I'm just gonna throw this away. This didn't actually do anything in my waterline. It didn't show up. If anything, it hurt. And yeah, it's not something that I care to fuss with. I will chuck this up as a loss. I'm totally okay with that. And I don't want to poke my eyeballs or hurt them because that is a very sensitive, delicate area, and I want to keep my eyesight. I don't want to ruin it by being something stupid. So I didn't accomplish this goal, but it is a dangerous, so I'm throwing it out. We're calling it out. And the last card I had pulled is for the Two of Hearts. This one, I believe the prompt was SPF, if I'm not mistaken. I wrote SPF on there, or unless I just wrote it for this, but I pulled out the Hamish Tone Up Sunscreen, and now this is a sunscreen that I have been using pretty much for the past like 3 or 4 months underneath my makeup routine. This is one that I have been trying to use up, and I neglect the sunscreen underneath my foundation, and I've been trying to incorporate that more So I had 2 usage goal on this, which was very clear to me that I would accomplish that because it's part of my daily makeup, and I accomplished the goal. I use it regularly. It wasn't a hard task or an ask, but I did. The only thing I don't like about this is that it leaves a very, very white cast on my face. So I look like a ghost. Not that it matters because I put foundation and everything on top, but I can't use this as a standalone SPF product if I wanted to. You guessed it, with all 5 products, with the exception of that one, we're counting as my usage goals have met, so we're rolling out all 5, and we're rolling in 5 new products. I hit the camera, I'm so sorry. So let's get to picking. Alright, I'm looking very different, I have to explain. Okay, so my footage shows that I have 20 minutes, that I have the full video recorded, then I go into put in the editing software, and only 10 minutes are showing up, and it cut off. I think at the end of me updating y'all on the last month's products. So I am rolling out all 5 of my products. I've already picked out the cards. I've already picked out the products. I do have the cards already picked. I have my products picked. I'm just gonna go over that with y'all. I am so sorry that this time around footage is just crapped. So I'm gonna go into, luckily I have the card saved, and I wrote down what I had because we would have to be doing this all over again. I don't want to do that. But the first card I pulled is the 10 of Clubs. And for this prompt, it was called Glowy. I picked this product here. This is a highlighter from Temu. It's the Lakerin Beauty brand. It's supposed to be a dupe, package dupe, similar sort of packaging to the Charlotte Tilbury. It's very much the same sort of thing. It's the sponge tip applicator. I'm trying to rotate through my base products as well, just rotate through everything in my collection. My next thing I need to switch out is my highlighter out of my everyday makeup products, a routine that I've got. And my usage goal is 4 times, so I am gonna easily accomplish that. The next card I pulled is the 8 of Hearts, and this prompt is called Primer. For that one, I picked the Amoras Perfecting Face Primer. This is another primer that I'm using in conjunction with my 6 in 2026 primer, which I will link to that video down below if you're curious and want to watch that. Next, after this one, you're more than welcome. This primer is just okay. It doesn't really do anything. It's not wow. It's basic. It reminds me of when I first started getting into makeup. It was like the Wet n Wild primers. They were like a silicone, very just basic, not exciting. I mean, I guess primers aren't really that exciting, but to an extent they can be. But this one, my goal is to finish because looking down in this container, yes, I've already cut it because I've been trying to work on it a couple years ago, but if we look really closely, we can see that I am almost done. So, you know, setting a goal to finish, honestly, I feel like I can do it. It's not pressuring me to, and I am just glad to have a primer, another primer out of my collection. The next card I pulled is the 7 of Diamonds, and this prompt was called Splurge. Now, this is a high-end or luxury item. Y'all know me, I am cheap, I'm drugstore, I am inexpensive. I like to save. I don't like to spend if I don't have to, at least like on $70 foundations and $70 palettes and primers and etc. That's not me. So, I have very little high-end or luxury products in my collection, and if I do, they have been bought from like TJ Maxx or on a deep discount. So, many years ago, I bought into the Kylie lip kits. So, in the lip kits came a lip liner and a liquid lipstick. I still have those. I work on lip liners very seldomly because I hate them. It's an extra step. I don't want to worry about it. I don't want to care about it. So this is the Kylie Jenner lip kit, or the lip liner in Dolce K. It looks like I finished it, but I don't. You have to shake it to have it come out. So this is a very cool tone brown, and my goal is to use this 3 times because you have to really push me so bad to use lip liners. The next card I pulled is the 2 of Clubs, and this prompt is called Wildcard, meaning I can pick any space on the game board. I picked Matches My Nails. Now, my very chipped, ugly nails are like a very light mint blue, and I don't use eyeliners all that often anymore, so this is another product category that you have to push me like off the cliff and be like, hey, remember to use it type of thing, because I will not remember to use it otherwise, or grab it. So I chose this one from LA Colors. It's a neon gel eyeliner that I received in PR many years ago in like a Halloween little makeup box that they gifted me, which I have a video on that. I will link it if you want to watch it. And this is the shade called Wonder. This is as close as I'm going to get to my nail color, so I think that it'll do. My usage goal on this is 3 times. So I think it'll be fun. It'll be interesting to pair this with my palettes for this month as well as next month, and then just any palettes I use in between. So I'm excited to play with that again. And the last card I had picked or pulled was the Queen of Spades. And this prompt is called Mrs. Right Now, meaning a product that I'm so excited to use right now. I have to use it. I want to use it, whether it's new or whether it's just something that I really like. Whatever the case may be, I neglect my singles. So I really love Luxy Beauty. I don't know what that company is doing anymore. I don't follow it anymore. I don't know if it still makes affordable single eyeshadow, duochrome, multichromes. But this is from Luxie Beauty. This is the shade called Shimmy. This is a yellow. It is so pretty. So I'm hoping that coming into March, with St. Patrick's Day, I can use this, or I could just mix it with all of my other shadows and have some fun with it, really explore, and just at least get use on this. And my goal is to use this 5 times because I really want to play with this. Like, I don't use yellows all too often, like just yellow eyeshadow, and then like yellow shimmers. Well, I use gold, so I guess it's a form of it, but I'm excited. So I'm happy with that. So now I leave you adieu because I'm trying to close this up as fast as possible. I'm sorry for this is chaotic, one of my chaotic videos, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day and or week. Are you doing deco panning? Let me know in the comments down below. And I hope you have an awesome rest of your day and or week, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye, guys.